acțiune, conștiință, unitate și mentalitate. Dacă plantezi cinste, vei culege încredere. Dacă plantezi bunătate, vei culege prietenie. Dacă plantezi altruism, vei culege măreție. Dacă plantezi perseverență, vei culege rezultate. Dacă plantezi respect, vei culege onoare. Dacă plantezi hărnicie, vei culege succes. Dacă plantezi iertare, vei culege împăcare.
Principalele roluri ale organizației Rotary este să educe generațiile tinere.
Care este resursa noastră fundamentală, care se bazează pe valoarea prieteniei? Oamenii, rețeaua.
Trebuie să vă gândiți de fiecare dată cu un egoism civilizat, că nu avem decât o singură viață. Și merită din acest punct de vedere ca fiecare zi pe care o avem să o trăim cât mai plăcut, cât mai funcțional și cât mai motivat.
Bună dimineața, dragi prieteni! Hello everybody! Hello for our guests. Suntem la debutul celei de-a doua zi a Conferinței Districtuale. Este evident prima conferință districtuală transmisă online în dorința noastră de a face o conferință districtuală în astfel de condiții. Și vreau să vă mulțumesc tuturor pentru prezența în prima zi a conferinței districtuale, care s-a încheiat ieri, și vom începe astăzi, conform programului, cu ceremonialul imnurilor și am să rog colegii să introducă imnurile României, Republicii Moldova și ale Rotary. Bună dimineața din nou, dragi prieteni! Deschidem întâlnirea noastră de astăzi cu bătaia clopotului. Vă mulțumesc frumos! Hello everybody! Thank you for your present here in our conference. Thank you very much. Am să continui mesajul meu pentru cea de-a doua zi a acestei conferințe districtuale, întrucât va urma același parcurs al programului pe care l-am trimis tuturor celor 3800 de membri Rotary din Districtul 2241, România și Republica Moldova, la ceas aniversar, întrucât sărbătorim, celebrăm cei 20 de ani de Rotary România și District 2241, România și Republica Moldova. La mulți ani familiei Rotary, la mulți ani districtului nostru, la mulți ani vouă, la mulți ani cluburilor. Mulțumim pentru tot ce ați făcut în acești 20 de ani de activitate rotariană. Mulțumim frumos tuturor rotarienilor, tuturor cluburilor pentru gesturile voastre exemplare în această organizație de voluntariat, cu care ne mândrim și cu care încercăm să facem proiecte grandioase. Toate aceste lucruri s-au făcut cu spiritul vostru de generozitate, cu atitudinea voastră proactivă și pozitivă. Ați făcut foarte multe lucruri pentru aceste comunități din care facem cu toții parte. Ați căpătat cu toții încredere în comunitate care și ea ne sprijină în demersurile noastre. Este un lucru important ceea ce se întâmplă de fiecare dată în proiectele noastre, pentru că aceste proiecte ne dau nouă încredere, ne dau putere, ne dau o imagine bună în comunitate. Am să îi rog pe colegi să ne pună pe monitoare mesajul președintelui Rotary Internațional, Mark Maloney.
Hello, fellow Rotarians. I am Mark Maloney, the president of Rotary International for 2019-2020. I know that this is an unusual way for us to meet, but these are unusual times, and we are certainly doing our best to meet the Rotary Action Plan goal of increasing our ability to adapt. As the COVID-19 crisis began to impact the world, country by country, Rotary's way of reaching out, hand to hand, person to person, had to be put aside. But our powerful need to connect with each other has never waned, and our unique ability to lead and work with global organizations has never been more important. As I have watched the many ways you and all within the family of Rotary have connected the world with your actions and your compassion, I have never been prouder to be a Rotarian. We are facing a serious but temporary challenge. We will get through this by working together and taking care of each other. Just what Rotary members do. I know this because Rotary connects the world. And this has never been just a slogan for me. I really believe it. Rotary connects the world is a description of how and why Rotarians achieve so much. We invest in relationships. We make decisions grounded in evidence. We know how to mobilize our networks to create solutions that last. And we are always learning from our experiences in projects, clubs, and careers. In this time of social distancing, everyone feels a renewed hunger for meaningful social connections. We miss seeing our friends face to face. We yearn for the kinds of meaningful conversations and shared experiences that we may have taken for granted for much of our lives. In short, people are looking for the Rotary experience now more than ever. As we use our connections to recover from this era of distance, we will face new opportunities to grow Rotary in innovative, sustainable ways. Thank you for your leadership at this important time. Take care of each other. I look forward to seeing you in person soon.
Îi mulțumim președintelui Rotary Internațional, Mark Maloney, pentru amabilitatea de a ne trimite acest mesaj și spicuim din recomandările domniei sale, cea mai importantă fiind evident aceea de a avea grijă de noi, pentru că în astfel de vremuri principala preocupare este sănătatea noastră. De aceea această conferință districtuală se transmite online, cu regret evident că nu am putut să organizăm o conferință așa cum ne place nouă, cu sărbătoare, cu celebrare, cu multă socializare. Dar tehnologia ne permite să facem lucruri deosebite și în continuare am să rog pe Ovidiu Coș, care este cerul pe relații internaționale ale districtului, să intervină și să facă un panel cu invitații noștri de peste hotare, cu Mali Levy. Hello Mali, thank you for your participation. Hello Herbert. Hello, hello. Hello Nikolai, thank you very much. Hello Yanei, Yashim, thank you from Turkey, Ukraine, Austria, Israel. Thank you very much for your participation. And îl rog pe Ovidiu Coș să modereze acest panel al prezenței internaționale în districtul nostru cu ocazia acestei conferințe. Te rog, Ovidiu.
Mulțumesc, Marian. Felicitări pentru conferința districtuală, pentru tot ce s-a întâmplat ieri, pentru începutul de astăzi. Thank you, President of Rotary International, Mark Maloney, for your message. Thank you for your continued support during this unusual Rotary year, but very prolific on Rotary serving. Now we pass the connection to Rotary International Vice President Inka Babalola. If the connection is well. Yes, Vice President, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Much. Thank you.
Yes, you are connected.
Well, thank you very much, my dear friends. And I suppose, course, that by being connected means I can now make my remarks.
Okay, we can hear you. Everything is well. You can continue.
Okay, thank you. Will I have the opportunity to share my slides?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. My dear friends, fellow Rotarians, let me say a big congratulations to the district governor, Marianne, for providing the leadership to this district at this point in time. This has been unusual times, uncertain times, and what is usually needed to go across this kind of times is leadership. And that we're having this conversation this morning with me being able to zoom into Romania is a very, very interesting phenomenon. And I want to thank the district governor and the leadership of District 2241 for sustaining the district up to this point. I also want to thank our fellow Rotarians who are listening to me. I want to thank our coordinators. I can see Mali, I can see Katerina, I can see our EMGA, and I can see Yashin. So thank you very much, all of you. You provided the support to all our districts to make this work. And I'm very, very grateful to you for what you've done. I wanted to share a sort of valedictory thought with you today. And that thought is, I'm trying to share my screen now. Yeah, thank you. And those thoughts has to do with my view or my vision for your part of the world. We have grown Rotary in Romania and Moldova, despite the fact that there was a truncation of Rotary's history at a moment in the world history. We have done a fantastic job of growing Rotary so far. But I want to share with us what I see as further opportunities as we grow Rotary. You know, our zones 21 and 22 has the largest geography of the Rotary world. I think we have about 78 of Rotary's 198 countries. Now, as a director, and I'm sure Katerina is listening to this also, what comes to your mind first is you tell yourself you have 78 countries and your colleagues on the board, some of them are dealing with states, you know, not even countries, and you're asking yourself, what is this supposed to mean for me? Yes, when you look at situations like that, it may look like something that should discourage. But another way to look at it is to see the opportunity that comes with that, all of that. And I'm sharing with you now a map showing the concentration of Rotarians around the world. And I want you to pay attention to that part of the world where your district is located. Let's look at that map. And of course, if you want to extend it further, look at the map of the other part of the zone, our zone 22. What do you see? It looks like we are not properly represented as far as the Rotary family is concerned. But that's not a problem. Look at this. This shows the heat map of major metropolitan areas. And you can see that our part of the world is properly represented. Properly represented. You do not have a shortage of metropolitan areas. Let me put the two maps together so you can see when I say I see opportunities. That what do I mean? And you know, I ask you to take a look at those two maps and take Australia, for example. Look at the map of the major metropolitan cities. See the corners of Australia where you have it. Overlap that to the map of the Rotary in Australia. You can see it matches very well. I think it's the same thing we need to try and achieve as far as our zone is concerned, and in fact, the part of the zone that Romania belongs to. And this is the opportunity I see. And I'm sharing this now because I know it is a district conference. A district conference is to celebrate the end of a year, but it is also to announce the arrival of a new year. And that if those of us that are leaving office are able to work properly with those that are taking over, then we don't need to have a discontinuity. And our visions can be all enmeshed together. And together we can then achieve the things that we need to achieve. You know, together we can grow Rotary in our part of the world. And when I suggest these things sometimes, I always try to make a proposal. And this is a proposal I have suggested to Zone 22. I'm suggesting that let us try and set up a Rotary Club in every city with a population of 200,000. In essence, I'm asking our leaders who are listening to me to simply take the maps of their countries and say, which are the cities with a population of minimum of 200,000? Can we find 30 people who will value the Rotary experience, who will be able to afford the cost of Rotary, who will have the high ethical standards in business and professions, and who will share our core values of friendship, fellowship, integrity, diversity, and leadership, who will be prepared to use their vocation to help and develop the community. Is it possible to find 30 out of 200,000? It should be possible if only we look at it and work hard at it. I'm one of those who have said Rotaract is no longer Rotary's best kept secret. I'm a past Rotaractor myself. I think Katerina is one. But Rotaract is our business continuity plan. So at this point, can we start to look at that and start to invest some effort in creating new Rotaract clubs as we create the new Rotary clubs? A community-based Rotaract club in every city with a population of 200,000. So even if Rotary is not there yet, if there's an higher institution, if there's a young population of young people, that we can start to create Rotaract clubs. I talked about the strategic focused transition of Rotaract and other alumni. In this part of our zone, we do a lot of youth exchange. But what if we are able to track them in a way that they don't just fritter away? In fact, somebody once told me that Rotarians are the only set of business and professional people that he knows who makes an investment and don't care about the return on investment. We invest a lot in young people. We do RILA, we do Interact, we do Rotaract, we do youth exchange. We invest a lot of our effort and money on young people, but we don't look out to recoup those investments. I think this is something that needs to change. And I'm saying PDGs across our zones should adopt weak clubs for strengthening. Many of the stories I hear across our zones is that our PDGs, rather than being supportive, are actually creating problems. Somebody said it's because they don't have anything to do. I said, okay, if that is the situation, let's give them something to do. They are one of our best trained resources from Rotary. Let us give them something to do. Can they help us to adopt weak clubs for strengthening? If membership is our number one key priority, internal priority, should it not reflect in our budget? If I go to look at the budget of an airline, what will I see that will be the chunk of their budget? Will it be something related to aviation, or will it be something related to catering? The same thing when I look at many of our district budgets. I'm asking myself, how does this budget show that membership is our number one internal priority? Can we sit down and restructure our expenditure to focus on delivering that thing we call our number one priority? I suggest having a membership tax force similar to the TRF data. And of course, we can work outside of boundaries also. So if because of our large geography, there is a city in another district that is only 30 minutes drive from District 2241, maybe 2241 should do the extension and not the district they are actually in. Because if a city is a 30 minutes drive from one district and 8 hours drive from another district that it's supposed to belong to, yes, the district that is closer can help to develop it, even if that club will belong to the new district. I'm looking at this concerted leadership effort that will help us change this narrative. Change this narrative. And color our Rotary map along the lines of our population. That is one message I would like to leave with us as we conclude this conference today. And I always say this at any point in time, that whatever the mind of a man can conceive, it can achieve. If you start to think about it, of course it will happen. That is how life is. And I'm hoping that at least some of you are listening to this and asking, okay, maybe we can try this and see what result comes up. Now, naturally, because of the COVID situation, I think it would be inappropriate if I finish my conversation without mentioning my idea of what COVID should be doing. Yes, people think COVID is a crisis. But big problems also mean big opportunities. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. There is opportunity. So, in terms of going forward, what opportunities do we see for Rotary, despite the fact that we have the COVID? Let us take a look at our vision statement. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action, create lasting change across the globe in our communities and in ourselves. The question is, does our inability to actually go out and do the things we used to do, just like Mark Maloney said, it is in our DNA to connect. That's Rotary, that's Rotarians for you, to connect and do things together. But now we are asked to social distance. But should that affect this vision? Should that affect our strategic priorities to grow and diversify our membership, to expand our reach, to increase our impact, our ability to adapt and enhance participants' engagement? It shouldn't. Because we are problem solvers as Rotarians, and we are already solving those problems. That we're meeting online this time for a conference shows that we're adapting. But the question is, are we carrying the whole of our population along? Or is it just a group of people? To be able to move ahead during this period and survive this period, what we need is innovation. And innovation is not doing something fantastically new. Sometimes it is changing the little way of doing something you currently do, like we're meeting now. I'm asking that if we look at the people we call our participants, Rotarians, Rotaractors, Interactors, all these group of people, is there an innovation we can use to break that yellow circle of Rotarians and expand our reach and reach this group of people? Can we find a means of making sure that when we have our interactors, we actually know who they are, that when they leave and they proceed to higher institutions, there's a Rotaract club waiting for them and we'll still know who they are. We can signpost them and say, hey, John, we know you've left your secondary school. You're now in the University of Bucharest. Please, this is a Rotaract club that meets in there. Join them. And send information to the Rotaractors there. You have a former interactor that is now in your university. Reach out. I'm looking for that Rotarian, that mechanism that will allow Rotary leaders, our Rotary clubs, our Rotary organization, to play a similar role to what managers play in relation to what we call the Junior Academy of Football Clubs. When you have people in the football clubs, Junior Academy, for Arsenal, for Manchester United, for Barcelona, it is not the decision of the people in that academy to decide when they are ripe to play in the senior team. There is a manager watching. Who is that manager watching on our own behalf? Like Mark Maloney said, the biggest service we can do now is club service. Yes, community service is great, international service is great, but club service is the biggest we can do now, to look after our members. And I want to call your attention in particular to those members who joined us in the last 3 years. Because our data has shown that this is the time most people leave. And I checked that data for 2241, it is the same. So if you're having your meetings online now, and there are people not participating, if they belong to this group, then that is a warning sign that our transition may be difficult from COVID. So let's pay attention to them. I've shared this every time I have spoken to a Rotary audience of recent. I think this was published in one of the magazines, financial magazines, talking about potential losers and potential winners from the COVID-19 from an economics point of view. I'm excited that this is actually a cycle, as it were, a sine wave. So it means there is actually no net loss. There's no net loss. We're saying if we lose something in manufacturing, we may gain it in medical supplies and services. If we lose something in the automotives, we may gain it in ICT. The question then is, for us as Rotary, are we doing the same? Are we asking ourselves strategically, are club leaders sitting down and saying, okay, where are the opportunities in this potential winners area? These are places we may not have paid a lot of attention to, and their businesses are growing this time. Can we get new members from there that will also support the things that we do? And finally, let me share the story of this with you. You see, this is a boutique in China. On the first day of opening, when China relaxed the lockdown, they made $2.7 million in one day. The question, my dear friend, is this. Do you think what happened when the government said lockdown, that the leaders of this organization simply shut down their boutique, their shop, went home, folded their arms, were taking some tea, nice tea and coffee, or smoking some nice cigars, waiting for when government will say open? Were that to be what they did, their shelves will be empty. I want to submit that what they did was, when they closed down, they started thinking, what will our customers need the very first day they are allowed to go out? And they spent that time restocking their shelves. And when that day came, when the government allowed the people to go out, they went into this boutique with things they were looking for, and they found them, and they spent money. They did not say, let's wait, by the time COVID is over, we'll see what the people want. They did some work. And my challenge is, what are our Rotary Club leaders doing now? Are we doing the same thing? Are we asking ourselves, where lies the opportunity in the whole of this? What will our customers, our members, our potential members need? What kind of experience do we need to deliver to them when the opportunity to actually fully function comes? Because if we do, then when that day comes, we will also, like this company, be in a good shape. You see, opportunity wears a mask called adversity, and only those who unveil that mask are rewarded with this advantage. We are looking for leaders now that will help us unveil that mask. Every crisis has its own heroes. We are hoping that some of our leaders will end up being heroes of this period, because those ones are the ones who actually led their clubs, who called their board to strategize and say, what are we going to do different? Not the ones that did things the way it is routinely done, the ones that innovated, the ones that did not allow this crisis to go to waste. And I hope we shall find many heroes in our zone 21, zone 22, and in District 2241. This is from our Rotary founder. Whatever Rotary may mean to us, to the world, to be known by the results it achieves. So my dear friends, the future of Rotary is bright and promising in District 2241, in our zones 21 and our zones 22. But we need leaders to help us deliver on that promise. And I know we have the leaders. What we need now is to rally our energy and take action to overcome the inertia, not to innovate, and just do things that are different. Innovate and grow Rotary. Thank you very much for allowing me to share my thoughts with you this morning.
Thank you, Inka. Thank you for your nice words, for your good ideas for us, for your message. Your message is simple, it's clear for us, because in this year we have Rotary Connects, and for the next year, COVID opened the opportunities and create the chance to us to create the good project in our community. Thank you for your nice words. Thank you, Inca. Ovidiu, te rog. Activează-ți microfonul, Ovidiu, te rog. Activează microfonul tău. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Vice President of Rotary International. Thank you, Director Inca Babalova, for your continuing leadership and support. We have been lucky to have Director Vice President of Rotary International during this year, and we wish you success in the next appointments of Rotary International. Thank you for sharing us this fact, and thank you for sharing the new strategic plan of Rotary International. We need to keep back in our home as a page, a daily page on our leadership. Thank you, Vice President. Now we pass to the microphone to Director-elect of Rotary International from Zone 21, from Greece, Caterina Kotsali Papadimitriou. In a few days, Caterina become director from Director-elect. Caterina, you have the microphone.
Thank you. Our Vice President Ginka, and current Rotary International Director and good friend, District Governor Marian, District Governor-elect Freddie, past RI Director Cornelio. I cannot see everyone, on the screen, so I don't know who is there. My dearest regional leaders and close friends and people with whom we're going to work together, dear fellow Rotarians of District 2241 of Romania and Moldova, dear friends. In those most trying moments of humanity, I sincerely hope that all stay healthy and safe, regaining slowly normal rhythms of life. As COVID-19 pandemic spread around the globe, we found ourselves in a world completely transformed. It was a new experience for all of us. Despite the unprecedented adventure, our organization moved very effectively towards the new reality. We invented new ways to stay connected, as we do today, continue our great social offer to our communities, and join our efforts for a better world. New approaches to our organizing principles do not threaten us. We consider them as a real challenge, as new opportunities. In this transition period, we are the pioneers of a new reality and adopt the innovations in shaping our future. Where others see problems, we see opportunities. We are ready to open those opportunities, create more paths to leadership, amplify our conversations to diverse voices, and adapt how we operate to the new circumstances. Now, more than ever, we must prove that Rotary is an organization inclusive of all culture, experiences, and identities. As President Mark Maloney says, we all have a responsibility, men and women in every club, in every district in the Rotary world, to help our organization diversify and grow so that we can remain relevant for future generations. Incoming President of Rotary International, Holger Knack, also encourages us to promote innovative forms of clubs as a new way to increase our membership. So it's our duty to grow Rotary. And as we saw in the presentations of our Vice President Ginka, our area needs really to increase its membership. I would like to congratulate District Governor Marian for the excellent achievements during the current Rotary year. and address my warmest wishes to incoming District Governor Freddy for great achievements, full of success and significant Rotary offer. Your district has promoted in a very good way certain initiatives. I would like to make a special mention to the ICC program, which is really running very well, thanks also to video, to his great efforts. And it's a great program bridging the world together and putting us in a nice connection in order to promote peace. We need peace in our world, and also to stay close in order to amplify our social offer. Also, thanks to the initiative of past RI Director Corneliu, we have, established a strategic plan fellowship, which is just starting now, working to help Rotary in elaborating a global strategic plan based on local needs. It's an excellent fellowship. I'm sure, since a lot of you are members of this fellowship, that will continue in a very, very positive way. As working as a solid team will prove that overpassing difficulties will open opportunities for broadening Rotary horizons and reaching excellence. Today, it's a great day. It's the day that the first virtual Rotary International Convention will start. So if you haven't yet registered, do it even at the last moment. It's a unique opportunity to experience this new reality of Rotary, a virtual convention. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a unique convention. Don't miss that opportunity. It's free, no registration fees, and let us connect again in a new way. Thank you so much for your attention. I wish you great success in your district conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Caterina. Thank you for your great word. It's our pleasure to be with us in our conference. Success in your future role, and maybe we'll meet with in another condition, of course, without COVID. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And definitely we'll be very close.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Caterina. Thank you. Success.
Thank you, Director Caterina, for your kind words. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Thank you for being together with us during our district conference. We will be together with you during next year to give you support, and we wish success starting for 1st of July in the new commitment. Thank you, Caterina. Now we pass the microphone in Israel to Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, Mali Levy. Mali, you are connected. Thank you, Mali. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hi, Mali.
Hi, thank you. Wonderful to see all of you. Good morning, District Governor Marian. Good morning, Caterina and Babalulai. Good morning to the Rotarians from Romania and Republic of Moldova, and all my friends, leaders that I can see here, and that may be a participant. It is a great honor to say thank you, Marian. It's a very great honor because you had a wonderful progress in District 2241. More than 19 global grants. You have more than $1.5 million in global grants and COVID issues, helping hospitals and community. You donated more than $230,000 to our foundation. Really, it's amazing. That's why I and the Director Inca decided to give 3 of our zone districts a certificate of participation. And one is for you. As you can see, certificate of appreciation to you, to your district. for this great year that you have done to Rotary in your country and around the world. Mariam, thank you so much of being so significant to our Rotary. Thank you all. Good morning.
Thank you, Mali. Was hard work, but nice, with results, with a lot of friends, Romanian friends, of course. It's necessary to be friends all the time. And this good result was it's obtained with all our team, all our members, all our 3,800 Rotarians. It's an honor for us to participate to Rotary, to our abilities, and the results is the results, of course.
You should be proud. You should be really, really
I
proud.
try, I try.
Amazing. It's amazing, and really, really, I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much, Marie. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, Mali, for your kind words, for your appreciations. We have Rotary Foundation, everyone in our heart, and we will continue to support every year. Thank you for coming and be together with us during our district conference. We pass now to microphone in Turkey to Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator Yesim Yonay. Yesim, you are connected. Thank you, Yesim. Welcome.
Hello, Yesim.
It is a great honor, privilege, and pleasure to have you here.
Good morning, RI Vice President Yinka, incoming director, and my very, very good friend Katerina, my dear Mali, and wonderful, wonderful Rotarians from Moldova and Romania. It's an honor for me to be here together this morning together with you, but I will take off from where Mali left off. I met Marianne the first time as a DGN in Cluj when I was training them together with Herbert for Rotary Foundation. Then our roads crossed in Jordan again for his gets. From his participation and interest, I knew a very successful year for the Rotary Foundation in that district was coming. No success is coincidental. He built the success step by step. So please accept my very sincere congratulations, dear Governor Marianne, for the wonderful leadership and your support to the Rotary Foundation. I am grateful to see that. But I just need your help, and Mali needs your help, and Rotary and all the children needs your help in one more respect, and that is polio. Because of COVID, we really concentrated on COVID and put polio a little bit aside. But we promised the children of the world, remember, and we have to live up to our word and raise those funds to be matched by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Please, 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 in these last couple weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks of our final term, please concentrate your contributions to polio. And if you have some DDF, maybe you might consider to donate it to polio. Let's keep our promise to the children of the world and have a polio-free world. Mark Maloney couldn't have picked a better team. Rotary Connect the World. We were connected through the Rotary programs, but now from our living rooms, we are in Romania, we are in Greece, we are in Argentina, we're in Brazil. We're all in these Zoom meetings, and we met more people than we have ever met in our lives, probably Rotarians. And I cannot think of a better theme for next year than what Holger Knack chose. Rotary opens opportunities. Rotary opens opportunities, sees opportunities. Look at all the Rotary response grants, the way Rotary International reacted immediately to this pandemic, and all the Rotarians together creating all these wonderful global grants and helping their communities through these difficult times. We have proved, according to our strategic plan priority, that we are adaptable. So let's keep up the good work in opening opportunities. We definitely have connected the world. Let's move on to open new opportunities. And thank you once again, Governor Mariana, and a big congratulations for a wonderful, wonderful year.
Thank you very much, Yoshim. It's my pleasure every day to hear you, and your word is nice for our result. For us, it's important to return to our nice foundation, to try to return from Romania and Republic Moldova our achievement, our good relation with foundation. Thank you very much, and I want to meet with you in the future. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Yesim, for your kind words. Thank you for being together with us. Regard your suggestions, polio remained our priority. We, like all Rotarians, we want to eradicate polio. We are so close, and in this year, our Rotary clubs, our district donated to End Polio Now program a little more than $100,000 to end the Polio Now program, and it was a big amount of money raised by our clubs, by our Rotarians, and donated to End Polio Now to match with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, because we true that soon we have a polio-free world. Thank you, Yesim. We keep discussion around foundation, and we pass the microphone to Austria, to Herbert. Herbert, you are connected. Thank you, Herbert. Thank you. Activate your microphone.
Please, Herbert. Your microphone.
Your microphone, Herbert.
So now.
Okay, yes.
Thank you, Herbert.
Fine. Dear District Governor Marian, dear Rotarian friends of District 2241, thank you for your invitation and the possibility to give short remarks. I want to give you a big hand of applause to District Governor Marian and his team for the outstanding support of the Rotary and his foundation. Marian, you have been a role model for districts in our Zone 21A this year. I congratulate you and wish you that the progress in all avenues of service in District 2241 will continue in the next year. Freddy, I beg you. Dear Marian, thank you for all what you have done for our Rotary community. I appreciate your friendship. But last but not least, I want to hand over to you this diploma of excellence. You really deserve it. You get it this is on their copy, you get it when we met in the near future. Thank you all.
Thank you, Herbert, to have been together with us.
Thank you, Herbert. Sorry, Ovidiu. Thank you, my dear friend. Your presence, it's an honor for me to be with us today. Thank you. You are always near our district. Thank you very much for all, and success, Herbert.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
You must help me, yeah, in the success also in the next years, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Herbert, for your kind words. Thank you for being together with us in this morning. In Austria, it's a little bit with 1 hour.
Doesn't matter.
Comparing with our time, and we will be together, and I'm sure that our district will pass away, and Freddy and Adi and Florin, the next governors, will be on the same level of leadership, and we put the same energy in our Rotary leadership. Thank you, Herbert. Now we pass the microphone to Czechia and Slovakia, the district governor, Ilya. Thank you for coming. Ilya, you are now connected. Thank you and welcome to our district conference. Thank you.
Dear friends, it's a special honor to me. When I have been asked by Ovidiu to join, I was so happy, because Romania and Moldovan district is it's a part of my Rotarian heart, because it was just in Cluj. I attended my nominee training seminar, and I met a great man, a great Rotarian. I am speaking about Marian. He is a great example, and your district is a great example for all in our part of Europe. It's example how to run Rotary to be successful, enormous successful, and I am worthless, because that what you achieved, that's great, amazing. Many of my four speakers already said a lot of nice words. I would not. I should continue only with that. I wish you in the next future many beautiful projects, full success, growing of membership, and stay example for all us other. Thank you very much, and I am so happy and proud that I met in my life Marian, and I had opportunity to learn a lot from him. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, Ilya. Thank you, my friends. I miss you, and maybe met you in the few months, because Czechia, Romania is nearest, not so far away. Congratulations for your year, congratulations for your activity, and keep our relationship in the future near, and thank you for all.
Thank you.
Bye, Ilya. Bye.
Thank you, Ilya, for coming. Congratulations the same for your year. It was fantastic, and you have 4 more days
Yes.
as a governor. Yes, success, and we keep in touch.
Yes.
Rotary will connect the world, and on this online platform you have the occasion to be connected to each other. We pass now the microphone in Ukraine to District Governor Mykola Stebianko. Mykola, you are online. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hello, Nikolai.
Aloha, Rotary.
Aloha.
Let me start my greetings from these words, because we have today 2 great events. First, of course, the district conference of your district, and of course, the first ever virtual Rotary International Convention. It's my big pleasure and honor to be attend on the district conference of District 2241. And I would like to pass the best, warmest greetings from all Rotarians of Ukraine and Belarus. And my personal congratulations to my friend, to my colleague, Marian. And this is the great opportunity really to connect the world. the theme of our year, and we are governors of this year. We show to the world how we can really connect the world. Our district is not a secret. We are neighbors, and we have very rich history of relations and connections. And as example of this strong connections, in a few days we will sign the agreement of creation inter-country committee between Moldova and Ukraine. I'm looking forward for this great event, and best wishes to all Rotarians from Moldova and Romania. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your nice words. We are neighbors, of course, and every time in Rotary we are good in a good relation. Thank you, and congratulations, of course, for your year, for your all your activity in your district. Thank you, and success, of course, in the future.
Thank you, District Governor Nicolai, and congratulations for your year. We haven't the occasion to be at Odessa, but we have been connected during our 2 district conference. In this way, we will continue working on the Rotary platform to add our leadership and to support to our community. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Nikolai. From Ukraine, the international chair, Sergei Zavatsky. Sergei, if you are connected. I can see you if you are there. Okay, so I want to thank you very much to all the guests, and we thank you all in group for your leadership, for your kind words, for your support. We are continue working on next years, and Rotary is in our heart, and we will meet again, and we hope to meet face to face and to change our ideas. And because today we start the Rotary International Convention, we want once more to invite you to register and to see the sessions, the House of Friendship, and to be connected with more than 30,000 Rotarians on virtual. Rotary connects the world. So thank you. The other guests from other countries will be on the second session, especially from our club and district support, Janka Jakobos with the material, and the evening session, the guest from United States of America from because of the hour. Thank you, Marian, and
thank you, Ovidiu. Thank you for your
oaspeților, îmi cer scuze rotarienilor din Districtul 2241 pentru depășirea timpului acordat, îmi cer eu scuze, dar cred că informațiile au fost utile din partea oaspeților și a liderilor zonali. Îi dau cuvântul lui Marian pentru a conduce mai departe lucrările conferinței. Thank you, Marian.
Thank you, Ovidiu. Thank you, our friends. Thank you, Mali. Thank you, Nicolai. Thank you, Ilia. Thank you, Herbert. Thank you all. Keep in touch and success.
Acțiune, conștiință, unitate și mentalitate. Dacă plantezi cinste, vei culege încredere. Dacă plantezi bunătate, vei culege prietenie. Dacă plantezi perseverență, vei culege rezultate. Dacă plantezi respect, vei culege onoare. Dacă plantezi hărnicie, vei culege succes. Dacă plantezi iertare, vei culege împăcare.
Dintre principalele roluri ale organizației Rotary este să educe generațiile tinere.
Care este resursa noastră fundamentală, care se bazează pe valoarea prieteniei? Oamenii, rețeaua.
Generăm încredere. În momentul în care reușești să generezi încredere, este foarte ușor ca oamenii să ți se alăture.
Trebuie să vă gândiți de fiecare dată cu un egoism civilizat că nu avem decât o singură viață. Și merită din acest punct de vedere ca fiecare zi pe care o avem să o trăim cât mai plăcut, cât mai funcțional și cât mai motivat.